Jacksonville, Florida, $490,000, and you get 5 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, and probably a nice swimming pool in the backyard, too. The 3 most important things in real estate: location, location, location. And we go across America tonight and check the real estate temperature in different parts of the country. In Phoenix, prices there are down 50% in a year or two. Brett Berry, realtor at Home Smart. Joel Miller with Wall Street Capital Funding is in Atlanta. And from the high-end market in New York City is Dolly Lenz, vice chairman of Prudential, Douglas Elliman. Dolly, we're going to start with you because it's all about my needs. And I rent because I was a divorced guy. I rent, and I'm getting ready to go back into the market right there in little Brooklyn Heights and start trying to buy. Should I just keep renting because prices are going to keep falling?
I think it's really an individual analysis. So everyone has to sit there and say, okay, for me, here's a story. So we would have to look at your information and your situation, and then the property you're looking at, the property you're renting, and go through it. It's really not about broad strokes. It really isn't about broad strokes. We'll see. We're cable television. I'm looking for some broad strokes. Brett Berry of Phoenix, you were saying in the notes I read right now, 75% of the homes sold in one county there are foreclosures or short sales. This doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Aren't there buyers getting good buys in that case?
Oh, there's some fantastic buys right now. Unbelievable. The hottest segment of the market right now is probably under 100,000. We're seeing a huge number of cash sales. There's a lot of money on the sidelines, and there are definitely buyers waiting, many FHA buyers looking for a great deal. And I agree with you, it is a good thing. But let me just add, I don't think that we're anywhere near the bottom of the market.
You don't?
No way. We're down 55%, 54% from the peak, which was in 2005. We're still seeing price declines of a little over 2%. But right. There's still the thing that everybody needs to watch is foreclosures. And that's the pulse of the market right now. As long as there are a lot of foreclosures, this is going to continue.
Yeah, but Joel Miller in Atlanta, you know what? 4 states have half of all the foreclosures in the entire country. And I'm thinking we might be okay here. What's it look like in Atlanta? And are you a rent, sell, or buy guy?
Actually, I'm very much a buy guy. The Atlanta market is one of the markets where affordability is extremely strong. And we're doing good down here right now. If we look at expired listings and withdrawal listings and all sorts of things like that, we're actually doing just fine. Actually, home sales are up. And I'm feeling pretty good right now. So I would definitely look to get into the market down here in Atlanta.
Right.
And one thing to keep in mind is that it's still very affordable here in Atlanta as opposed to other parts of the country, which is why I think we're still seeing so much growth.
Right. And your inventory of unsold homes there, Joel, has gone way down. It was over a year's supply, and it's down to only 8 months, right? Now, Dolly Lenz, isn't there something that's going to happen in the consumer psyche where we end up feeling like we're missing out on some great buys and more people start to come into the market?
There's no question. Look, nobody's ringing a bell saying, hey, we're at bottom, come join us. So you really have to decide that for yourself. I think in New York City, we're at or close to bottom. I think it'll be flat for a while and then go up, so you won't miss it. But I think you should get in now to look at what's going on.
Get in now to buy, Dolly?
Look at what's going on.
You're a buy, Dolly. Say it. You're a buy, aren't you?
I'm a buy.
There you go, baby. Good job. Glad to hear it.
Love you, Dennis, by the way.
Okay. Oh, that's so nice. Maybe we should get together and you can show me a few apartments. Oh, no, you're dealing like $10 million apartments, and I work for CNBC. Go ahead, Brett. What else you got on this? Brett, I want to also caution you. You're in Phoenix. I know it's been painful there. You guys had one of the biggest tumbles because you did have one of the biggest rises. Couldn't it be that you're a little more depressed than you need to be?
I'm not depressed. I think we just have to be realistic. I'm listening to your guests, and I heard Jack say, that foreclosures are good for the market. All we're really doing at this point is we're recycling human beings from old to new, all right? The modifications, we keep talking about those, and those are tough to do, and we know the recidivism rate is over 40% on modifications. Here's the deal, though. If those people don't work out on their modifications, they're going to be back in the market and a possible foreclosure, and that's what's bringing the market down right now.
Right. And are we yet seeing a rebalancing of the rent versus buy economics? I think one problem during the housing bubble there, Joel Miller, is that prices were going up so high it was a lot cheaper to just rent. Is that coming back into a better long-term balance?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of people were getting into houses because the rental market was where it was at and home prices were going through the roof. But things have really balanced back out, and it is still actually a good time to get out of an apartment and get into a home just because of all the opportunities and the tax credit like you were talking about on the previous segment are in place right now. So if I was sitting on the sideline, I would look to put some of that cash into the market and get going. Because right now in Atlanta, what we're seeing is actually multiple bids on homes. I mean, short sales are coming on the market, and people are getting 20 offers on the home. So,
nice.
You know,
nice.
you got to really get into it
All right,
right
folks,
now.
we got a wrap here. Dolly, Linz, you might be hearing from me. Thanks very much for being with us, folks.
Thank you.